Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today, we are going to be taking a look at some charts from the Discord. We have some chart requests in here that we are going to be covering. We got Doge, we got Cardano, Shiba, Bonk, HBAR, SUI, Uniswap, XTZ, Bonk, Link. We got Mara in here, SoFi, looks like Ethereum, XRP, Amazon, and we're going to be covering all these requests inside of today's video. Looks like we got XLM, MSTR. That thing sold off really hard here today. But today is November 21st. And for those of you that are new, we follow a very specific trading strategy on this channel. We are not day traders. We are swing traders who focus on the monthly and the daily chart, and I will run over the strategy real quick just so you guys understand what it is that we are looking for in these charts for setups. Again, the whole goal is to buy low and sell high. So like I said, we focus on a monthly and a daily chart. All of our trading rules are over here inside of the Discord right here. Again, monthly and daily chart. We enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. That is what you see down here on your screen. To put it simply, green means buy and red means sell. When it comes to the indicator, the higher the time frame that you use, the more accurate the dots are. So that is why we take into consideration first the monthly chart, because you can see right here, back in 2023, that was January 2023. This is a chart of Bitcoin. That green dot came right there at $17,000. Okay, $17,000. This is what I just posted over here inside the Discord. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw this today, but right, Bitcoin at 20,000, nobody's talking about it. Bitcoin at 100,000, everybody is talking about it. That ties in perfectly to our cheat sheet right here that we like to reference a lot on this channel. Again, the smart money loads up when nobody's talking about it, right? When nothing's going on, right? We just went down 70%. Bitcoin went from 71 all the way down to 16 or 17,000 in a year and a half period of time. So that brings me to the first rule here. We only buy assets that have a monthly dot that is green on the chart, right? Because we want to get in when the direction is shifting. We don't want to be buying Bitcoin in a bear market when it's going down. We don't want to be buying anything that is in a bear market going down and to the right. We want to buy assets that are going up and to the right. And you could see Bitcoin, we actually called this green dot out here on November 1st of this month. The price was around 62,000. So if you were in the Discord, you're up about 35% from that trade. There was another one also called out here in October at about $27,000. So first and foremost, guys, I know some of you have been here for a while, and it's really annoying to probably hear this, but I believe repetition, right? Fundamentals are the most important thing. I have a life coach who is named Heath Evans. He played in the NFL, and he actually played with Tom Brady, and Tom Brady would do the most fundamental things to start out at practice every single day. He did the same exact thing. Okay, so we have a strategy here that we use, and we follow it to the T. Okay, we do not sway from it. We have to stay disciplined as traders. The truth is 90% of traders lose, and the reason for that being is because a lot of them don't have a plan, and a lot of them are just trying to trade these 5 to 10 minute charts. Okay, look how many dots came here today on Bitcoin alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there was a million green dots that happened today, right? So like I said at the beginning, the higher the time frame, the better. That's why we focus on first a monthly chart. Okay, we want to be entering the month that we get that signal from, and then we're trading it all the way up, right? So if you would have bought this green dot back in 2023 at 17,000, you would have been up. How much would you have been up? You would have made 405% in a little bit over a year and a half. So we focus on the longer time frames. Okay, once we get the monthly dot, once we are confirmed that the monthly dot is green, again, we do not buy assets unless they have a green dot on the monthly chart. Okay, so once we get the green dot on the monthly chart, that is when we are on the daily chart and we are entering on every single daily dot that we get. Okay, so the first rule that we follow is boom, we have to have this confirmation. Okay, once we have the confirmation, wonderful, we can zoom into the smaller time frame and look at the daily. Because again, think about it. One of these candles is 1 month's worth of price action. Okay, it takes a whole month for one of these candles to form. We're going to get a new candle here in about 9 days, and that's going to be for December. okay, because a new month is going to form. But when you look at the daily, okay, 30 of these candles make up one of these candles. So throughout the month, right, there's going to be dips. There's going to be pullbacks. There's going to be pullbacks. Okay, there's going to be pullbacks. Okay, and we're going to get the opportunity to capitalize on those pullbacks. I personally don't like buying Bitcoin up 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is like 15, 16. This is like 20 days in a row Bitcoin's gone up. I am not buying Bitcoin here, folks. We were buying Bitcoin down here off the green dot on November 6th. Okay, that was at 68,000. Okay, we're also buying it right here. Boom. Okay, and we were capitalizing on these pullbacks. I like to look for at least a 4-candle pullback on the daily chart, meaning 4 red candles in a row before taking the entry. Okay, another thing you want to pay attention to on the indicator is this light blue line here. This is called the stochastic RSI. Okay, when that hits 0, you see how it's down here at 0. Okay, you see the 0 number right here. Boom. When that's at 0, that means the momentum's overdone to the downside. Okay, good time to buy. Good time to buy. Good time to buy. Not a good time to buy. Not a good time to buy. Okay, because you can see the price tops out. Okay, and then it pulls back up. Okay, pulls back up. So there's a bunch of different indications on this thing. The most important ones are going to be your red and green dots. Also the blue wave. Okay, this wave down here, the deeper you get the blue wave down here, the more accurate the signal. Okay, so again, we're looking for the green dots. Okay, we're looking to buy the green dots and sell the red dots. Okay, taking profit. Again, our goal is not to time the exact top. I called this red dot out here on Bitcoin here at like 90, between 90 and 92K. Yes, it's at 98K now. It's up another 5 or 6%. Who cares? Okay, you should not try to time the top because you're going to get caught holding the bag eventually. Okay, you made 32% on that trade. Okay, you shouldn't worry about another 5 or 6%. Okay, if you look at our cheat sheet here, you want to sell into the greed. Right now, people are greedy. They're delusional. Okay, they're like, oh my God, it's going to a third. I see Michael Saylor tweeting that Bitcoin's going to hit $13 million. Okay, will it hit 13 million? It could. I mean, I'm not saying it can't, but it's not going to happen tomorrow or the next day. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a bunch of bull markets and bear markets to happen. You can see this pattern has repeated itself on Bitcoin over and over again. In 2019, you could have bought this green dot right here in April at $3,000. Okay, it went from 3,000 all the way up to 66,000. Okay, that was a 2,000% move. Same thing back here. You were buying Bitcoin in 2015 at $350, and now it went all the way up to 20 grand. So again, all these guys are screaming buy right now because they need to sell their bags, right? Most of the smart money, these guys, the billionaires, the trillionaires, the hedge funds, the people that know what they're doing, those guys were buying down here at 20K. Okay, those guys were buying down here at 18, 20K. And they can't sell their positions unless retail is buying up here. Okay, so if you're buying Bitcoin at $100,000 right now, I'm sorry, but you're a sheep. Okay, you're a sheep. And if you're new to the market, it's fine. Okay, we've all been there. But right now, you are buying up in this area. And as traders, right, our strategy, we want to buy after big despair dips, meaning after people get flushed out. Okay, so yes, Bitcoin can keep on going. It's up another 5% of where I called this daily red dot out. That's fine. Okay, if you sold, okay, you shouldn't be mad because there's going to be more opportunities. Bitcoin is going to pull back eventually. Okay, it's going to have a dip. It might take one day where we just get a big fat red candle, but it's going to happen, guys. So don't get FOMO. Don't get FOMO in the markets. It's fine. Okay, we're totally good. Pullbacks always happen. If you miss this move, okay, welcome to the channel. You're not going to miss another one because again, on XRP, we were buying down here on the 5th. Okay, we were buying at 50 cents. Okay, when no one's really excited about it. No one was talking about XRP at 50 cents. This was 25 days ago. Now everybody's talking about it, right? Everybody's just like, oh my God, right? So again, guys, don't be sheep to the slaughter, please. Okay, this happens over and over and over and over again. Okay, because these guys can't sell unless you guys are buying up here. So if you're buying up here, you are sheep to the slaughter. Okay, be patient. Okay, wait for a pullback. This blue line right here on the daily, this is a 30-day moving average. This is the average price over the month. That's a great place to buy into. Okay, I still think XRP could pull back to 70 to 80 cents here. Okay, I'm not saying it can't keep going here. $1 is obviously a very, very big level for XRP. I think that's a good stop loss level. Make sure we hold on to that level. There was some huge news over here inside the Discord. We had Gary Gensler stepping down. come Trump's presidency. I don't really think that's news because everybody expected it, right? You can see right here, SEC to depart agency on January 20th. That's obviously really bullish news for XRP, but I think everybody expected that to happen. So it'll be interesting who Trump puts in there to take that spot. By the way, we got 100 likes on Tuesday's video, so we're doing 1,000 CRO giveaway. That's about a $200 value right here inside the Discord. All you guys got to do is come and click this emoji right here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it just because I don't want to win. But you guys can come enter that inside the Discord. The link is in the description and pinned in the comment section down there. And if we can get this video, let's go to 150 likes. 150 likes on this video, I will do another CRO giveaway, 1,000 CRO, which is about a $200 value right now. So again, all you guys got to do is come over here to the giveaways tab and tap this. Make sure you go enter and enter to win that. And you could be a winner on that. And again, 150 likes on this video that you're watching right now, and we will do another one. So with that being said, if you guys are new, again, I got a free trading course over here. There's about 6 videos that you guys can watch that goes over the strategy a little bit more, but I think I explained it pretty easily, right? You got Airbnb here. It has a green candle here, no green dot, but you can see the daily chart is showing a green dot today. So this is one of my favorite stock picks right now. Fubu is also looking really, really good. This is more of a penny stock, about $1.50. But we're going to do the watch list on Saturday. Today's video is about chart requests. So let's go over here to the chart request and make sure you hit that bell to watch the watch list on Saturday. We're dropping 2 to 3 videos every single week right here on YouTube. So let's go ahead and start up here at the top for my boy. I'm going to butcher your name, Ahariman, my brother. Okay, he's requesting Dogecoin, Doge. So Doge, again, monthly dot. This was called out in October. We called the monthly dot out at 11 cents. Where's the price? Where did it hit? It hit like 44. So that was a massive, massive move if you entered off the monthly dot. Okay, 11 cents all the way up to 44. That's a 300% move. Let's look at the daily, and we're just consolidating right now. So this is what I'm noticing on a lot of these names. Okay, is the stochastic RSI, that light blue line I've been talking about on the indicator here for a while. Okay, that thing's going down right now, and the price is just sitting where it is. So with Doge, how I would play this, if you're in it, I would set a stop loss at $35 and make sure that hangs on. Okay, look to enter. Look for a green dot. Come in here, I would say probably in the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, but we need a big breakout price. Okay, we need a big breakout on the price. Again, this is consolidation. Consolidation is when we just go sideways here. Okay, sideways is good. Okay, because we're either gonna we're building a base. We're building a base here, and we're gonna break either up or down. If we break down, we'll probably come here to 25 cents and bounce. Okay, but again, wait on the green dot here. I mean, I don't see why you can't enter right now with a stop loss at 35. Just understand that's about a 10% risk to the downside. So with these volatile markets, okay, you got to be tight with your stop losses. 35 cents is going to be a big level, but the dot is still green here on the monthly, and the dot is red on the daily. So again, you want to wait for the green dot to confirm that move up. Wait for that confirmation, and I think this thing has some more upside. So 35 cents on the stop loss on that. Again, waiting for that confirmation. Once again, if you're using our strategy, you were in here on the 5th. Okay, you were in at 15 cents. So once again, if you're getting involved up here, the risk to reward is way out of the window. Okay, you made 182% on this trade if you sold the top. If you entered on this dot right here. Okay, this was called out back on November 5th. Okay, so we're just waiting on another one now. But this is building a base right here above 35. Look at the cheat sheet. Come back over here to the cheat sheet again. Consolidation isn't a bad thing. We just got to wait to see where this thing breaks. And with the sentiment of the market right now, it's probably going to break up. So green dot will be the confirmation. By the way, all the green dots, the monthly and the daily dots, get called out over here inside the alerts. You can see we had a Solana dot go off today. We had a bunch of daily dots. There was one monthly dot. It was SNOW, S-N-O-W. This is a stock, okay, a chip maker, kind of like NVIDIA. But they had a massive move today off the green dot. So now that we got that confirmation, it's on our watch list. And we're looking for pullbacks on the daily now. So we're looking to enter on every single green dot going forward on SNOW now that we have that monthly confirmation. So I would not be chasing this thing up 35% today. We want to wait for a pullback and a green dot. Okay, the green dot came yesterday before earnings at 128. It's sitting at 170 right now. So don't chase this thing. Wait on a pullback on it. But again, all the alerts for everything on my watch list, on the watch list that we follow here on the channel, are posted right here in the alert section. Back to the request. Okay, Doge, again, 35 cents is going to be a big, big level on Doge there. Cardano, that's going to be ADA. ADA Cardano. Okay, again, green on the monthly. We got the green dot on the first of the month this month. Okay, the daily chart, very overextended. Once again, not a big fan of buying up 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 20 days in a row up. The last dot is red. The stochastic RSI is touching the white dotted line. Okay, I do think they're going to dump the markets on us here pretty soon. Okay, I'm predicting probably after Thanksgiving, because they probably want us around the Thanksgiving table telling all our friends and family how great crypto is and how it's just going to the moon and how they should buy it, right? And then what's going to happen? Then we're going to get dumped on. Okay, then we're going to get a big 50, 60% drop. People's portfolios are going to get cut in half. They're going to get greedy, and they're going to be selling right down here because they're in despair and they just don't know what to do with their lives. Okay, up this much. Again, this green dot came here on the 6th. 34 cents, you're up over 150%. Okay, 146% on your trade. So I personally would be taking some profits up here. If I own this thing, I would be taking some off the table, waiting for the stochastic RSI to get back down here and give me a green dot. Okay, the dot is red. The stochastic's topping out. Okay, everyone's losing their minds. Okay, I would love to see Cardano pull back to about 50 to 60 cents. Okay, right into our blue line here, the 30-day EMA. That normally acts as a great place to buy in a bull market. You can see, boom, pulled right back into it there. In the last bull run, ripped up. So again, personally, I'm not a fan of buying up 20 days in a row. So I'd be waiting on a pullback. If you haven't got in yet, use your stop loss at about 70 cents there. And again, I don't think this is a bad place at all to take some profits. You don't have to sell the whole entire position, but you could sell 25% of it. You could sell 50% of it just to have some cash for when the pullback does come. Okay, you'll be able to redeploy. Okay, you'll be able to redeploy it on the next green dot there on ADA. So I'd definitely be a profit taker on ADA here at 81 cents. Shiba Inu, SHIB. You can see here, red dot came up here at around 0.0275 and it's selling off here. So again, stochastic is still pointing down here, that light blue line. You want to wait till that gets a little closer to zero, just like it was there, and then wait on the green dot. But again, consolidating here, trying to build a base. Okay, trying to build a base. 0.000021 is going to be its support level there. Okay, and I just wait on the green dot to enter. Hopefully you took some profits up in this area, took some off the table, and the monthly chart though is still looking pretty good. Okay, monthly chart's still looking good with a green dot. In the macro, you're probably fine, but just expect the daily to continue this sideways action and potentially sell off a little bit more, maybe 10, 20%. I mean, down to here, down to our blue line's a 20% dip. So whatever you got, right, cut it in a quarter. If it does dip down to there, I'd be waiting on the green dot on that one on the daily chart. We got Bonk, B-O-N-K. Popular meme coin here. Again, big candle up. But the daily, okay, losing steam. Big volume coming to this one. Big, massive volume coming to this one. What color's the dot? It's red. So again, I want to be taking some profits up here. Okay, want to be taking some off the table here. Using a stop loss at 0.000045. Okay, that doesn't look like a bad place to put a stop loss. If it comes back down to our blue line here at 0.00003, that's going to be another place to redeploy. So again, red means take some off the table, folks. You'll never go broke taking profits. Believe that. You'll never go broke taking profits. Again, you don't have to sell the whole position if you're just totally in love with the asset. We should not be emotional about these things, right? Again, the goal is not to time the top, okay, the exact top. We want to sell into the top, okay, into it. If we miss another 5, 10, 20%, big whoop. We made the meat of the trade right here, right? You were entering bonk on the 5th, okay? I mean, you're up 210%. You just tripled your money. So why be greedy up here? Protect your gains, set a stop loss, and wait for the next green dot to get back in. Okay, profit taken on bonk here. And it really sucks to be the guy that's like one of the only ones telling you guys to take profits up here. because I mean, it's just everyone's so bullish. Like everyone's just like, oh my God, like we're never going down. It's never going to dip. Okay. They were saying the same thing about Bitcoin back here in 2021. I love the bull market, guys. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not, I just can't, I know what's happening. Okay. I know what's going on. They're trying to freak us out. They're trying to make us just think, oh my God, everything's just nuts, right? And I'm not saying we can't just keep flying here, but I can't get myself to buy Bitcoin at 100,000, okay, when I should have been buying it right here at 18, 19, right? This is where we were buying, okay, or even at the beginning of this month. But again, same kind of sentiment happened right here on Bitcoin at 70,000. What happened? We went down for a year and a half. The price went from 70,000 all the way down to 15, okay? So if you held on and you were diamond hands for a year and a half, you watched your account go down almost 80%. So if you had $100,000 here, you had $20,000 down here. Whereas if you just would have listened to the signal, you could have sold up in this area, right? Took your profits, took your 100 grand, and then bought 5 Bitcoins down here, right? At 18,000. So that's the goal, folks. We're playing the waves, okay? We're buying the waves. We're buying low, selling high. Okay, and I want Bitcoin to go to the moon just as much as everyone else. I just don't want to see people get slaughtered. Okay, taking profits on the way up is okay. It's okay to do. I know all these diamond hands people want to tell you, oh my God, hold on, it's never going to. You guys remember GME? I point this out every year. I know you guys remember GME back in COVID. Okay, what happened? COVID, it shot all the way up to $1.20, $1.20. Where's it sitting at today? $27. All those diamond hands people that were up a massive amount up here lost all their gains because I don't want to call them idiots, but they don't understand how these markets move. Okay. Everybody thinks that the markets just go straight up and down. They think it's a straight line, like up and down, but really it's a wave, right? It's a wave. Okay. We play the wave here, folks. Bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market. We want to cash out in the bull markets, right? We want to take profits in the bull markets up here. And then we want to get back in down here because eventually there's going to be a pullback and everyone's going to panic sell, right? Everyone was dumping their Bitcoin probably down here at 20K. And who was buying it? The smart money, the people that know how to understand how the markets move, okay? Same thing in 2019. Okay, you had a big 80% pullback, and same thing here in 2015. Okay, it's a cycle that repeats itself. So taking profits along the way, and we don't have to be emotional about this, guys. We literally just have to listen to the indicator. And the indicator might not call the exact top, but it will get you out near the top, which is our goal. Okay, we never want to time the top exactly. We want to trade consistently. As I always say, okay, singles and doubles. If you guys know what baseball is, you hit a single, you get on base. Okay, and then we're not swinging for the fences. We're not trying to hit home runs on every trade. Singles and doubles. If you can trade consistently and make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%, folks, you never have to worry about money again. Okay, if you can do it consistently. So if you sold this red dot on BTC at 92, you shouldn't be tripping that it's up another 5% from where we're at. Okay, because you made the meat of the move right here on the 6th. You were in at 68. You made 37%. That's killer, dude. That's a great trade. Most people are happy with making 5% on the year. You made 37% in the matter of 11 days. Okay, so you should be patting yourself on the back, not going, oh my God, right? Oh, I missed another 10 cents on XRP. Shit. Okay. And I sold XRP at 77 cents and I made 20 grand. So I'm not like tripping. I sold right here. And look at that. I could have made double what I made, triple what I made. But I'm not losing sleep over it, guys. Because, again, consistency is what I'm shooting for. I'm not trying to hit a home run every time I get up to the plate. I'm trying to get on base. Consistency is the key to trading. And if you have a strategy where you can be consistent with it, that is where you can make some money, folks. And this strategy has been tried and tested. And it works very, very well. It's not 100%, but it's, I would say, 80 to 85% accurate if you can line up the dots, okay? It's very important that you have the monthly confirmation before you get in here to the daily. Once you have the monthly confirmation, just like we got right here in August on XRP, August, this was 3 months ago, okay? This is when you wanted to be buying. Like I said, we were calling out XRP in this area, okay, at 50 cents. Nobody gave a crap. Nobody cared, Okay, now everybody cares. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, XRP will pull back. It will pull back. I will bet my house on it. I will bet everything on it. It will have a pullback. Okay, because they're going to flush out all the people that are buying up here at $1.20 right now. Okay, if this goes down to the blue line, okay, that's a 43% drop. Okay, 43% dip from where we're sitting. If we just go back to the moving average, okay, the average price over the last 30 days, that's a 43% drop. Whatever their portfolios are at right now will be cut in half. Okay, and that is where you get into despair, and that is where you want to enter the markets. Okay, not up here when everyone's screaming from the top of the mountain, buy. Okay, just don't do it. I mean, that's why I created the channel, folks, because I've seen this happen over and over and over and over again. It happens. Okay, it's a cycle. Nothing goes straight up. Nothing goes straight down. Everything moves in waves. Okay, so Bonk, I'm definitely taking some profits on that one. We got Matic. Matic Polygon. Is this thing awake yet? Still no green dot from Matic. Okay, this one's still a laggard. The wave is pretty far up here again. I would have liked to have been buying it down here on the 6th, or even that pullback into our moving average right there at 35. If you're owning this one, Smartass really likes Matic, doesn't he? 40 cents is your stop loss there. 40 cents is your stop loss. The dot is still green, but just make sure you set that stop loss at around 40 there on what is that, Matic. We got H-bar. H-bar also. Big, fat candle this month. Huge, huge candle. Big volume coming to this. You got a red dot on the daily today. So if you own it, set the stop loss at 11.5. Okay? That's about a penny from where we're sitting. But again, every time we get the red dot up here, okay, in the past, we have had a pullback. We have experienced a pullback. So set a stop loss at 11.115. Okay, 11.5 is your stop loss. If it breaks, okay, wonderful. You take your profits that you got in right here on November 5th at 0.04. You're up 300% right now. 300% is a massive move. Okay, that is quadrupling your money. You put in 10,000 here, you have $40,000 now. Okay, all you got to do is do that like 3 times and you're a millionaire. Okay, so I would definitely be taking some off the table on H-bar. Okay, sell 25, 50% of it, right? 11.5 though, 0.115 is going to be the stop loss. If that breaks, I would sell it and I would get back in on the next green dot. And by the way, that golden dot right there was called out. The golden dot, if you see that on your indicator, that is the most bullish indication that you can get on this indicator. Okay, that's a lot different than just a normal green dot. The golden dot is the most accurate dot that you can get. Okay, it's the most bullish. That's like the one you bet the farm on. Okay, don't do that. Don't bet the farm. Okay, but it is a very, very extremely bullish indication. And you can see I went over some videos on how to add these alerts so you guys can alert yourselves by email or by the app. You just right click on the indicator, you hit add alert, and you can set up golden dots on your assets if you want. I personally use the small green dot. All you got to do to set an alert is click the whatever one you want to set. Again, I use the small green dots just so I'm always notified when one comes. I use once per bar. I have a TradingView account that allows me to set open-ended alerts, so I never have to set the same alert twice. Okay, and then I hit create, and then you will get an email, you'll get a notification, in the app, and pretty much you'll know when the dot comes. So that's how you set up an alert. Again, just right click, hit add alert, and then you come here to small green dot, and you can use the small red dots for the sell signals. And by the way, if you don't have the indicator, you can get it right here inside the Discord as well. It just takes a couple clicks and it loads directly into your TradingView account. A lot of you guys have been asking me what I trade on. I trade crypto on Coinbase. Okay, I use Coinbase Advanced. You guys could start your account right here, and I trade stocks on Robinhood. You could use this link right here to start a Robinhood account as well. Okay, and then TradingView. TradingView is just this website here. Okay, you can start your account on TradingView right here by clicking that link, and then you'll just need the trading indicator if you guys want to utilize the strategy that we're talking about here today. But H-bar definitely taking some off the table here and setting a stop loss at 11.5. If you guys got chart requests throughout the week too, drop them over here inside the Discord. We cover these. I'm dropping 1 to 2 chart request videos a week right now, covering everybody's requests. I can't keep up on social media with all your guys' comments. The channel has just absolutely exploded over the last couple of months, and I'm just so thankful. I just want to welcome everybody, and I'm really happy you guys are here. It's cool to see the community growing. We've had a ton of people signing up over here for the membership. I think we're about 450 strong on the Spartans over here, so it's a beautiful thing to see us growing, and it's awesome to win together. It sucks winning by yourself. It's all about the community here on this channel. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about everybody over here in the Discord. We're here to win together. We're here to share information. We're here to collaborate. Okay, there's a no BS policy over there in the Discord. So I appreciate all you guys supporting. And I hope you guys get over here and enter for this giveaway. I'd love to see you guys win that 1,000 CRO. Again, if we can get this video to 150 likes, I will go ahead and give away another 1,000 CRO. That's about what are we at right now? About 180, about $190 value right there worth of CRO. So we're in 1,000 CRO right now. And all we got to do is get this video to 150 likes by the next one, which is going to be Saturday. So smash that like and let's get it. And if you guys want to enter this, all you got to do is hit that emoji over there. Hit this emoji right here to enter. That was Tuesday's giveaway. We got SUI. SUI's been a ripper, dude. Okay, this has been an absolute tear. Okay, but I think this one, you can see there's some profit taking going on. So you got the red dot there on the 15th. Okay, normally when I get a red dot, that's when I want to set my stop loss. And 350 is that level where I'd place that at. Okay, I'd like to see this one dip back here to 250. Okay, set the stop loss at 350. If you're looking to enter, if that breaks, just get back in on the gray dot if you're still bullish. But I'd love to see this one retrace to 250 and bounce. I'd definitely be taking some off the table here at about 366. Uniswap. Uni. Ethereum hasn't really, well, actually, Ethereum got the dot today, and we'll get to that chart here in just a second. But you can see, why is this not on my watch list, dude? Wow, that's pretty sad. I don't know why Uniswap wasn't in my watch list, but hold on. I'm gonna set up an alert here real quick. Again, all you gotta do is right click and then hit add alert. I'm gonna hit once per bar. I have to put this code in here just to send it over to the Discord. You'll see that happen in real time here over there. But boom, see that monthly dot was just called out. You go to alerts, bang, Uniswap monthly dot showing on the monthly. Okay, so you get that in real time, and I also set one on the daily. So I set all my alerts, okay, and all those are sent out over to you guys if it's in my watch list. I don't know why this one wasn't on my watch list, but it must have got removed somehow. So, right, Uniswap, big move here, and Ethereum also looks like it's going to break out. We'll get to that chart here in just a little bit. But again, red dot here today. So set your stop loss again at like 5. Right, the bottom of today's candle, which is about 850. I'd look to enter on the next green dot on this, but it's sitting pretty close to that 30-day moving average. Ethereum hasn't really ran really hard yet. Okay, Ethereum has not ran really hard yet, and it looks like it's breaking out actually today. We'll get to that here in just a second. Okay, because I know some of you guys requested that down the line, but Uniswap doesn't look bad. Okay, I just used a stop loss again around 850. On Uni here. That monthly chart looks really juicy. You can see the last one. This one came back here in November of last year, same kind of time of last year, and it ripped from $4 all the way up to 17, which was around a 500% move on that. So monthly looks really good here. Got the green dot. I'd just be buying every single green dot on the daily now from here on out. Okay, so we wait for the confirmation on the monthly, then we buy every green dot until the monthly chart turns red. Okay, but good call out there on Uni. Thank you for that. XTZ. This one had a massive move, and this one was actually on the watch list at the beginning of the week before that thing popped off. But it had a really big move. Again, green dot on the monthly here looks really good for the macro. We are now buying every single green dot that we get here on the chart. I would set a stop loss at $1, make sure that holds. If it breaks, I would sell it and then wait for the next green dot to come. But you are getting a sell signal here today on the 21st at $1. So make sure that dollar, I put it at 99 cents. Set a stop loss at 99 cents. If it breaks, you sell it. okay, and you wait till it retraces back down and buy the green dot, okay? The macro time frame looks really good, but again, we're taking profits on the way up on these red dots, okay? If you want to hold it for the next 5 months, that's fine, but we want to play the waves here, folks. We're going to get a pullback in the crypto markets. I promise it's going to happen. I don't care what anybody says. We're going to get an opportunity in this bull market to buy a major 40 to 50% pullback, okay? And it's going to be epic. So take profits along the way. Again, you don't have to sell your full position, but 25%, 50% of the position, have a little bit of cash, get ready for the dip, okay? Once the dip comes, you redeploy it and then ride it up. So take the profits on that one. 99 cents is going to be your stop loss. Bonk, we covered. Link, Chainlink, okay? This is a lagger in my opinion, okay? Green dot hasn't even come on Chainlink yet. It hasn't even come, okay? So we're waiting on that, but I mean, this thing isn't an uptrend. So I think it's a definite lagger, and I think it's going to continue up. I put a stop loss right now if you own it at like 13.75 off the red dot. Okay, maybe even move it down a little bit more, and then look to enter on the next green dot. The next green dot is going to be epic for Link here. If you own it, again, use that stop loss at the bottom of today's candle at about 13.86. Okay, 13.86 is your stop. Again, I don't think it's a bad place to take a little bit of profits. If it pulls back, I don't think it's going to pull back much. It'll probably pull back to like 12.60 or so. I really am bullish on the monthly chart though. Okay, big fat doji candle after we pulled back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in a row. You're getting that first green candle just like you got right here. Okay. And this thing exploded from 7 all the way up to 24 for about a 400% move last time the chart reversed. So again, nice 7-month pullback. This thing looks good. I'd be a holder of Link here. I wouldn't be a seller or anything. I'd be a holder of this name. Okay, Link looks good, and it's a solid project. ADA we covered. INJ. INJ is still green here on the monthly. There's no data down here yet just because it's a new coin, but the candle is green. Okay, so if the candle's green, we could still count that as it is in an uptrend on a monthly basis. The daily chart, the stochastic's getting pretty close to 0 here. Again, just wait on that green dot confirmation. I think this one has a solid support level right there around 22. If it comes back into this blue line and bounces, okay, eat it up. I think you'll see a green dot on this here in the next couple of days, though. Okay, that looks good. Stop loss on that's going to be, just call it 21.90. Shiba, we covered Foxo, F-O-X-O. Foxo Technologies, this is a new one. Looks like a penny stock. I don't know what happened there. That's ugly. But the daily's pulling back here. So again, wait on that green dot confirmation on this. Okay, it had a big move from 15 cents all the way up to $1.20. I wish you would have called that one out back here on the 6th. Foxo Technologies. Let's see what this thing is. If you guys are a member of the Discord, you also have access to this research tool. If you type in /info, hit enter, and then you type in the name of your crypto or your stock, it will actually pull up what it is over here in the Discord. So you can see it develops biomaker technology solutions in the United States. It's in the health information services. It's only an $11 million market cap. So this is one you can like throw a little bit of money on, right? A penny stock, and if it goes, it goes. Looks like they got 4 employees. Super low market cap. It's up 3,800% in the past year. Foxo Labs, a commercializing proprietary epigenic biomaker technology, enables the adoption of saliva-based health and wellness biomaker solutions for underwriting and risk assessment. So penny stock there, folks. I like to trade stuff with at least $1 billion market cap. This has an $11 million market cap, which means it's super tiny. So if you're buying this thing, you're probably getting in on the base floor of it. I don't know. Looks like some big guys were buying right here. Those big volume bars down here you guys can see. But I would have wanted to buy it back here in October at about 15 cents. Again, wait on the green dot if you want to enter that one. This one's kind of one of those Hail Marys. Looks like the candle's turning green here. Big volume. That's the biggest month of volume you've ever seen. All-time highs at like 110. So that's an interesting play there. That's one you throw $100 in and it could turn into like 10,000 if it happens. Again, not financial advice, but if you get in on a company really early before everyone else even knows about it, I mean, $11 million market cap is absolutely nothing. I doubt that's even tradable on Robinhood. So penny stock there. Mara raised $1 billion to buy more Bitcoin. It's weird that they're raising money to buy Bitcoin when they mine Bitcoin. And it's funny that all these companies are raising money to buy Bitcoin right now at 100,000. Why weren't they raising money to buy it at like 20? I don't understand it. Once again, it's just all white noise to me. But nice green dot this month on Mara. So again, buying the pullbacks on this. It's got a green dot today, but it's up 11%. So it's very, 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 very volatile right now. I look in here on the hourly and look for pullbacks on the hourly just because of how volatile it is. Okay, big red candles, or I'm sorry, big green candles here. You got big record volume here today. It says the shares increased by 8.9%. Amid a broader rise in the cryptocurrency-related stocks following record Bitcoin prices. So yeah, these stocks should be benefiting from Bitcoin's prices. Again, I would be in here on a volatile stock like this on the hourly chart using the same strategy. Okay, waiting for this blue wave to pull back down here. You should have been buying right here on the 19th, right in this area at 818. So if it could pull back to 22, that'd be a great place to enter. The daily's got a dot and it's pointing straight up. So you're probably going to see a lot of volatility, like going down 8%, then up 11%, right? Very, very volatile. The monthly chart, though, is looking good. And the daily's giving you the signal here today. So I'd be in here on the hourly trying to pinpoint my entry on the green dots. Okay, try to buy the green dots down here when the wave's down here on the hourly. So if I were to use a smaller time frame than the daily, I normally go to the hourly or the 4 hour. Okay, so first I got to have the confirmation on the monthly. Then we go to the daily, okay, and then we go to the hourly, okay, because I think I pointed this out on QNT the other day. If you look at the monthly, we got the monthly dot and the daily dot on the same day. I think it was this day right here, the 16th, but you could see that it went from 62 up to 96. So we had the green dot on the same day, but it was up 34% on the day. So if something's up 34% on the day, that doesn't necessarily mean like rush into the trade. What you want to do is go to a smaller time frame, okay? And this was that day right here. Boom, big move up. You can see where was the indicator here on the hourly? It was way up here, and it was giving you a red dot there on the 16th, the same day the monthly and the hourly came, or the daily came. So what you could have done is you could have waited for this to pull back, just like it did right here the next day. It pulled back from 96 all the way to 77, and then ripped. Okay, I don't go any smaller than the hourly chart to chart my trades. Okay, I'll never use a 5-minute chart or anything like that. All you need is a monthly and a daily, I think, to be successful. But if you want something smaller, go to the hourly. Okay, and really trying to pinpoint. I only go to the hourly if the name is up like over 10% on the day, or over 10% on the day. Okay, depending on what I'm trading. If it's a stock, if it's up 5% on the day, I'll go to the hourly and I'll wait for it to pull back. If I get a green dot and it's up 5 to 6%, over 5% on a stock, I'll go to the hourly and I'll wait for that pullback. Okay, and I'll buy the first pullback with the wave down here. Okay, that's how you want to play it. You don't want to chase up 30%. Okay, wait till everyone gets flushed out, wait till the profit taking ends, and then get in. Boom, there's your opportunity at 78, and it's sitting at 86 right now, so you're already up. Okay, but you got the monthly and the daily on that. So Mara, again, I would be waiting on the hourly here to pull back now that you got that confirmation. Again, it's up 12% today off the dot. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean buy up 12%. Wait for a little pullback. Wait for the wave or the stochastic RSI on the hourly to come back down here and give you a green dot. Okay, on the hourly there. MNKD, Mankind Corporation. Hourly looks good, or I'm sorry, the monthly looks good. Okay, and the daily's pulling back here. So wait for that confirmation. Okay, 650 is going to be a big level on this one, but just wait for that daily confirmation there. Okay, wait till you get the signal, I promise. Okay, waiting for confirmation. You'll never go broke waiting for confirmation. 662 is going to be where all these wicks are happening. Okay, you had some pretty big volume here today. Not sure what this company is either, but it's had a pretty big run here from 3 all the way up to 7. That's about 100% over the last few months. Again, wait for that green dot confirmation. You can see it's pulling into our blue line there that I'm talking about, that 30-day moving average. Boom, this is beautiful. Okay, we had a 8-day pullback, 8 days of pulling back. What do we get? Boom, green dot. Boom, there's your entry. Ride that puppy all the way up. Okay, this looks like a pretty low market cap coin as well. SoFi. SoFi's flying. Okay, again, another name we called out in September. Okay, at $7, it's up over 100% off the monthly dot so far in a 3-month period of time. Okay, so what are we doing now that the dot is green? We're looking to buy pullbacks here on the daily. So this thing isn't pulling back much. I mean, you're seeing like 1 day of pulling back. I told you guys earlier, I like to see a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4 candles pulling back on a daily chart, and then I wait for the green dot. Okay, if it pulls back like this and gives you a green dot down here with the stochastic RSI, that light blue line on the floor, that's where you want to enter. Right now, this thing's just a blue sky breakout. I mean, $15, got a green dot today. I don't know. I'm waiting for a 4 candle pullback, right? Those 4 red candles to come. This thing could keep flying, though. Again, we called the monthly dot out on this in September at $7, and it's just absolutely flying right now. So waiting on a pullback on this one. I think this thing is just absolutely going insane right now. Personally, I don't want to touch it because the minute I buy it, it's going to have that pullback, and then I will regret it. So, yeah, I'd be looking to take profits on the dots. You can even take profits on these green dots because that means we're up quite a bit on the day. Up here at $15.50, it'll probably hit $20 or so. But again, I'd advise to wait for a 4 candle pullback if you want to take an entry on SoFi. But that's been a big winner over the last couple of months. STRDY. Sturdy. I don't see that one. Unless you're talking about this Brazilian stock. Yeah, it's red. I wouldn't touch it. You covered a couple of these in yesterday's. Oh, yeah. Tuesday's video, by the way, guys, all my videos that I drop are over here in the Discord. If you guys miss a video, boom, just come here, hit this. Okay, all the links are right here for the past videos in case you miss one. I always drop one on, not always because sometimes life happens, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is what I shoot for. If we have a lot of requests like we did today, I'll do a second request video, but I'm always dropping one on Saturday. That's the watch list. That's where we formulate the stocks and crypto we want to be watching for the week. Okay, this was this week's here. And those are also posted over here inside the watch list. So on Saturday, I will post the watch list over here inside the Discord, and we will be running through those charts. And those are the ones just that I think are going to perform well over the coming week, just based on the technicals. So Tuesdays and Saturdays are for sure. And if we get enough requests throughout the week, I'll do a second video like I'm doing here today. We got ZRX from Rona. ZRX. Okay, that one's nice. Okay, got the green dot on the monthly. Looks really good. Okay, now we're waiting on a green dot to enter. Okay, got a 2 candle pullback. Let's finish that thing out. I hope that thing comes down to 35. Again, hopefully you took some profits up there. This dot came right there on the 29th. It shot all the way up to 54. That was a pretty nice move. If you're in this name, you do have a red dot, so set your stop loss at 40 on ZRX. GMT. GMT, again, the daily's looking a little overdone. Stop loss is going to be at 15 cents. That one doesn't have a green dot yet, but it does have that green candle. You guys can probably not even see that thing, but it is green. Boom, right there on my chart. Okay, so on the daily, we're in here, zoomed in. Okay, looking for entries. So it has a red dot as of yesterday. So I would put a stop loss at 15 cents on that one. If it breaks, I would sell it and then get back in after a pullback like this. Okay, 15 cents is your stop on GMT there. BAL, Balancer. Ooh. Okay, that one's still red. So this one's a laggard. Not sure what this one does. It's got a green dot today. Super choppy coin. Put the stop loss at $2 on that one. 1 inch. Oops. 1 inch. Pulling out the OG altcoins here. Okay, that one's green on the monthly as well. I think this is another Ethereum based. Current stop loss is going to be right there at 30 cents. You got a green or a red dot showing up today. So, I mean, if it pulls back, I'd look to buy it around 28. But again, red means take some profits, right? Take some off the table. Okay, I'd put the stop loss right there at 30 cents on 1 inch there. Again, the reason I don't trade some of these really low market cap names, guys, is because they're very easy to manipulate. Okay, the higher the market cap, the harder it is to manipulate. That's why I like to trade things with at least $1 billion market cap. Doesn't have $1 billion market cap, normally I'm not even trading it, because if I set my stop loss, the market makers can just push the price down really quick, scoop up all my shares or my coins, and then rocket it right back up. So that can't really happen when you're trading things like Apple and some of the bigger names like Ethereum. We talked about Ethereum. That one has a green dot showing today. That was called out in the Discord. This one hasn't got the monthly dot yet. So Ethereum's going to go eventually, right? It's going to blast off eventually. Everything else is just roaring. okay, especially Bitcoin. So this one's going to have its day. I think you're going to see the monthly dot here by the end of November. If we don't get it by the end of November, I think we're going to see it on the daily, or I'm sorry, in December. Okay, next month you'll see the green dot on Ethereum. So if you're getting in now, you're anticipating the green dot on the monthly, and I think there's a very, very good chance that it's going to be there by the end of the month, just based on the fact that we're getting the signal here today. Again, it's up 9% on the day. So you don't necessarily want to rush in if you look at the hourly chart. Okay, maybe wait for the wave to pull back down to 32. Okay, I know that doesn't look like much, but that's actually a 4 or 5% dip right there. And if that happens, boom, scoop it up on the next green dot on the hourly there. But you do have the confirmation from the daily. You do have a green candle with no confirmation yet on the monthly. But I do believe this price action is going to continue upward on Ethereum, and you'll see that green dot on the monthly pop up and be called out in the Discord either by the end of the month, right? We have about nine more days in November. If it's not there by November, it will be there in December for sure. ACH, Alchemy Pay. That one has a green candle on the monthly. Yeah, it's super choppy coin. It's red on the monthly. Okay, a lot of red dots showing up here. So just make sure you guys, thinking about taking some profits off the table. If you want to let these things ride, all the power to you as well. I don't really know. It's hard to do analysis on these really low market cap coins just because, again, they're easily manipulated. I could probably set a stop loss down here at 180, and the market maker can shove it all the way down there and suck it right back up. So the stochastic's pointing down, the dot is red. So technically, right, we got to be bearish on it. But looks like we're going to close the candle. Oh, by the way, daily candles close every day at 4 p.m. This video is being recorded. It's about 3:54 p.m. Pacific time. So daily candles close every day at 4 p.m. Los Angeles time. If you guys want to Google that, I don't know what time zone you're in, but 4 p.m. So we're going to get the candle closes here in 5 minutes. So I'd put a stop loss on this one at about 0.021 on ACH and look for the green dot. I'd probably just, with these altcoins, these little tiny coins, I'd probably just put a little bit in and just let these things ride on the monthly. That'd be a good strategy, because if you're setting your stop losses on these names, you're probably gonna get shoved out, right? They're gonna shove it down, suck your order up, and then suck it right back up. So again, that looks like a very low market cap coin because there's just not a lot of investors. Okay, probably really low market cap. Here's API 3. API 3's got a nice green doji candle. So again, that first doji candle, I either like to enter on those or the green dots. Okay, the first doji candle, the doji candle looks like this. Okay, it's really skinny like that. Okay, after a 4-bar pullback, boom, there's your reversal. The buyers are in control. Rip it up. Okay, you're seeing that right here. This one came back in September of 2023. This one came in October at $1, and it shot all the way up to 5 for a 500% move. So this looks good from a monthly standpoint. Hasn't really taken off yet. Looks like support's going to be down there at $1.30, and that one's still trying to push up. We're going to close the day up on this one. So, guys, I don't even really think altcoin season has started. So finding some of these names, like, you don't have to invest a lot into some of these names to make money. Something like API 3, like this doesn't look like a bad play right now, just because the move hasn't even really started. Boom. Once you see this on a monthly, that's where you want to dump your altcoins. But I think altcoin season's coming, dude. I think we're going to get altcoin season probably into early next year. Okay, it's going to continue on up, and people are just going to start losing their minds. Okay, I think Bitcoin dominance is going to start going down, meaning people are going to start selling Bitcoin because it's at 100,000. That's a pretty psychological price. And I think they're going to start rolling it into altcoins. And then altcoin season will start, and everyone will just lose their brains, lose their minds, and then we'll be right there to cash out. Here's KSM. This one's still red. Looks pretty ugly. The daily is trying to push up here. I'd probably watch 1790 on that one. That one's got a red dot as well. So be careful on that one. I like the API 3 better than that one. Near. Here's a good one. Okay, this is a little higher market cap. This one's green candle, right, this month. Beautiful green candle. Got a 2-bar pullback here with a red dot. I'd set your stop loss around 550. Okay, 550 on the stop loss. That's right where we pulled back to today. You guys notice we sold off a little bit today, and then that news about Gary Gensler came out, and then we just started to freaking skyrocket, right? We started to go right back up. So the buyers are definitely in control here. So You know, use your stop losses, guys, right? Not a bad strategy to take some profits. If you're buying this green dot here on the 5th, you're in at 370. Once again, you're up, okay, 70% on your trade at the top there. So again, there are people out there that are happy with making 5% a year, okay, a year. Okay, if you can do this consistently, okay, if you can get in and get out consistently, 70% and keep compounding your money, compound interest is how you build wealth. Okay, you keep compounding, 70%. Okay, I've pulled this up before. Okay, this calculator here. If you take a look at this, again, if you start with $500 and you multiply it by 2, which is making 100% on a trade, okay, you're going to make 1,000. Well, if you do that 11 times, okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you have $1 million. Okay, when you compound your money, meaning you make 100% on your money 11 times, you have over $1 million. That is the power of compound interest. That's why it's more important to be consistent. Maybe you don't have to make 100% every time, because moves like this really aren't that realistic, folks. Okay, they don't happen every single day. They don't happen very much. Okay, but if you can do 20 to 30 to 40% consistently, okay, you're going to see your account grow very, very fast. Okay, and with this strategy, okay, we're not shooting for the home runs. Like I said, we're trying to hit singles and doubles, be consistent with making 10, 20, 30, 40%. And that is how we're going to build wealth. Okay, not by swinging for the fences every time. Again, if you're up 70%, okay, if you're up 70%, it's not a bad place to take some off the table. Okay, I'm not saying this move can't continue, because the monthly chart looks really, really good. But the daily, right, you're getting a signal right there. So there is potential for a pullback. Look what happened last time we got this. Bang. Okay, we got new daily alerts here coming out. You can see 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Pacific time. You're seeing IMX. You got BTC, green dot. Solana. You got AVE. There was a few more. Okay, if you guys come over to your log here, this alert section when you have the indicator, what I do is I click this button here and I'll do sort by time triggered. So I'll do that, and you can see all the most recent ones. So we got AVAX, we got Solana, we got AVE, we got IMX, we got STX, we got Bitcoin, HNT, Uniswap, Math, all going off right here, right now, as we are filming this video. Beautiful, beautiful sight to see. Again, this is how you guys can keep track. I log in every day and I look at what's going on in the mornings. I can see every single alert that went off. You can also come over here to the Discord and you guys can check as well. Okay, all these alerts are called out right over here inside the Discord for you guys if you don't have the indicator, which I highly, highly recommend you guys get, just because, yeah, you can sit here and watch my videos and look for the signals, but it's a lot better if you guys actually learn how to do this for yourselves and utilize it for yourselves, because I might die in a car wreck or something tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen, right? And I'm not going to be here. But if you guys have the understanding of this, that is my goal, right? There's that saying, you can feed a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, but you can teach it. If you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for life. Okay, and that is my goal with this indicator and with this strategy for you guys. Okay, I don't want you to eat for a day. I want you to eat for the rest of your life. So that's kind of how it goes. But that's very, very important to understand right there. Alerts, you can just log in every morning. Boom, go through these. I can click on it. It'll pull up the chart, right? Zcash. You got Uniswap going off there. You got Math going off there. You got Filecoin going off there. You got STX going off. You got Bitcoin going off. Okay, just insanity, right? Just absolute insanity. You got Solana happening. Okay, just up 25 days in a row. Everyone's losing their minds buying right now, up 25 days in a row. I can't believe it. So, yeah, I mean, and one thing to note too, the green dots that are down here are more accurate than the ones up here. Okay, these ones are still more accurate, but I like to buy. The best ones to buy are the ones below the white line down here. Okay, below -40. Okay, those are my favorite ones to buy, because that means we've been very, very, right? That's been like 10 days of down. 10-day pullbacks, boom. Those are the best ones to buy. Okay, there's not been a pullback in 20 days on Solana. So, again, everyone's just getting so conditioned right now, thinking, oh my God, we're never going down. We're never going down, right? What do we call that? The delusion. Because there's always a pullback, folks. There's always a pullback. I promise it's coming. I know everyone and their mother's screaming buy right now, but I just don't want you guys to get killed. That's why I encourage, right, set your stop losses, protect your gains, okay? Just like you got a red dot here on theta, protect your gains, put that stop loss right there at 157. If it breaks, it'll come down to 130 and you can get back in on the green dot. But when you have a red dot, you should always put a stop loss there at the most recent low. And in this case, it was right here on this candle, the candle we got the red dot on, which was 157. Okay, but you're seeing a green candle, so this move can continue. But what I would do to protect your gains, because again, if you're in right here at 130, you're up 30, 40%. If you're in down here off the golden dot, boom, you're in there at $1. You're up 70%. So protect your gains. Move that stop loss up. Bang, 157. We got QI with a daily. Okay, QI is an AVAX ecosystem altcoin. What's the monthly say on this? Okay, monthly's pulling back here. So QI looks like a pretty interesting altcoin here at about a penny. Looks like all-time highs was 4 cents. Interesting. What else we got? Theta covered that. Axon, AXON. Axon Enterprise. Okay, again, delusion territory. Okay, where are we? We're way up, dude. Way up there on the monthly chart. And the daily just keeps going up, too. I don't know what this thing does, and I saw Dave Portnoy talking about it, so personally, I don't want anything to do with it. But 480 is going to be that level to watch. Okay, just like it pulled back into it there, just like it pulled back into it there. That's what I'd be looking for. I'd personally be taking profits up here or setting my stop loss at right there at 590, the most recent low off the red dot. I'm not saying this thing can't keep going, but again, protect your gains, okay? Protect your gains. It could sell off at any time. 590 is the stop loss on Axon there. CY, what was that? CYTK? CYTK. See, nice sell off there. The monthly's still red though. I do not like that. If you want to anticipate that dot, which I don't recommend doing, I just wait for the green dot on the daily. But this thing's selling off pretty hard right now. Okay, no green dot on the monthly, so I wouldn't be touching that one. My indicator's gone. How do I restore? Just email me if something happens to you guys' indicator. Just email me. My email is right over here inside of this thread. Overkill@overkillinvesting.club. If you guys got questions or anything like that, feel free to email me. I promise I'll help you out. Okay, I rarely ever have issues with people downloading the indicator, but sometimes technology is wonky. So if something's off or you guys are having trouble, just feel free to email me. And again, if you guys are a member of the Discord, you guys can just talk to me inside of the chat here. Inside of the chat, I'm always on Discord. Okay, I'm never not on Discord. So, but if you're not a member, again, just go ahead and email me over here, right there at where was it? Server rules, right? Overkillinvesting.club, right there. And if you guys do have questions throughout the week, just feel free to drop them in here as well. I'd be happy to answer questions on these videos as well, not just chart requests. But if you guys have questions about the strategy, or if you got something you need to ask, feel free to ask it, and I'll cover it in a video. Yep, I'm pretty sure we got that figured out there. NCT USD, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, this one's running really good. Boom, green dot came in October, right there at a penny, sitting at about just under 3 pennies right now. Hit about 4 pennies. That was a 300% move, and this thing's roaring. So you can see where the wave is. Boom, when we get the wave way up here, that's normally when there's a sell-off. That's going to happen. I'd put a stop loss, protect your gains at 0.0, call it 0.022. 0.022 to protect your gains. Another sell indication for you guys is when the stochastic RSI right here, when that hits the white dotted line, just like it did right there, that's also a good place to take some off the table, right? You don't have to sell your whole position. You can sell 25%, half, whatever the case may be, okay? And then just ride the dip out and get back in on these green dots down here. But that is also a really good indication to sell once that stochastic is touching the white dotted line there on the trading indicator, just like it is right now. So I definitely protect your gains. Use a stop loss at 0.022 on NCT there. What's the monthly say? Oh, if we look at the monthly, it looks good. Dot came right there in October, before the move. ASM. Another altcoin here giving you the monthly dot today. Boom, all-time highs was 20 cents. That's about a 10x trade from where we're sitting at right now. This looks like an AI play. So big level right here at about 0.027. It's sitting at about 0.031 right now. This one looks like one of those altcoins that you can throw a little bit at and make a lot. I mean, back to 20 cents that's around a 482% move there on ASM. Looks like an AI play, like I said, but super low market cap, I'm guessing. Just make sure that 0.027 level holds there on ASM. That looks like a pretty good altcoin setup there. EOS. And again, guys, if we can get this video to 150 likes, I will give away another 1,000 CRO to you guys on Saturday's video. We got to do it by Saturday, though. So if you're watching, smash that like. If we hit 150, we will do another giveaway over here inside the Discord for the Spartan Army, baby. Let's get it. Okay, if you haven't entered this one, it's free to enter. All you got to do is go to the Discord and click this little emoji right here. Okay, this was from Tuesday's video. 150 likes and we'll do another one. Here's EOS. This one's given a monthly as well. And it's blasting off here on the daily. So protect your gains. Once again, protect your gains. Use a stop loss at 0.59 on this. Okay, nice green candle today. Got a 2-candle pullback. Got a red dot. So again, if you get a red dot, you want to protect your gains in case we do sell off back into 50 cents. But the monthly chart looks really, really good. Boom, green dot right there. And yeah, that's how I play it. I put a stop loss at 59 cents on this. Let it ride. And look to enter on the next green dot. Look at this. Golden dot came back here on the 5th at 40 cents. Okay, you're up 50. So this is another one that hasn't really ran hard yet, EOS. I believe this one is on Coinbase. Yes, it is. So interesting play here. Okay, interesting play here on EOS. And it's been ugly since it IPO'd. I mean, all-time highs up there at $14. That's insanity. Okay, this is another name that you could just throw a little bit in and probably make a lot. So EOS is interesting. I actually want to go ahead and add this one to my watch list because it has been around for a minute. I'm going to set up an alert on this. So this will be called out, that daily alert. And I'm going to set up a monthly alert as well. Monthly. I want to see the market cap on this too. And again, I want to, let's see here. Go to the research tool here. Yeah, you typed in match there. What you want to do is you want to type in /info first. Okay, and then go and then type in your ticker. So mine's EOS. So make sure you type in that /info first. So this is $1 billion market cap. So this one would qualify for getting added to my watch list, right? Just over $1 billion market cap. It's got a total supply of 2,000. It's almost got all its circulating supply in too as well. So this actually looks really like an interesting play here. I like this call out. This is one that, again, you can just throw a little bit into. And if it blasts off, it blasts off. And there's big volume coming into it. So this one's actually on my watch list now. I'm going to go ahead and add that one in. And those alerts are being called out, just like you saw right there on EOS. That is now called out over here inside of the Discord on monthly. So beautiful, beautiful looking monthly chart on this one. Okay, that's the weekly, but here's the monthly. Like I said, guys, I don't even think altcoin season has really even started yet. I think it's just getting going. I think we're just about to start. So things are about to get really, really interesting. What else we got? Mover, M-O-V-R. I believe we covered this on Tuesday's video. That one's another one that's given a green candle here. Very, very tight consolidation. You love to see that. I believe this one's built on the Polkadot ecosystem. So I'd move the stop loss down there to about 998 on that. That's about a 30% dip. Just keep that in mind. You could even move that up a little bit if you want to be less conservative to 1080. But monthly chart, green candle. Normally these green candles are the most bullish to buy on. You got volume coming in here. Can you buy this one on Coinbase? No, you can't. Okay, all-time high is $500. It's sitting at 12 right now. So that green dot will probably come here by November or December. I think that one's a buy here. XRP, here we go. We got the XRP army in the building, folks. Ooh, sitting at 130 now. Oh, Lord. Okay, that thing's just doing the ripski. Doing the ripski. It's just going parabolic. So, yeah, I really don't know. Like I said, I sold at 77 cents, so don't take advice from me on XRP. Personally, I want to buy a pullback on it. So I want to buy it when this wave comes back down here. I think it's going to happen eventually. I don't know when. But right now it's just in a parabolic Parabolic move. I think, like I said, I think $1 is going to be a really, really good place to set a stop loss, and you can probably move this up now that we're going up to like 110. But watch for this thing to break out here. I mean, you're just up so big. I have a hard time buying it up here. I personally wouldn't be buying any asset up 20 days in a row. So if you're holding it still, kudos. I'd keep moving your stop loss up. Put your stop loss at 110 now that we're breaking out of this high right here at 127. Nice breakout there. 110 is the level. Again, Gary Gensler, we got that news over there in the news channel that he is stepping down come the day Trump gets into office. So obviously very, very bullish news for XRP. And it is reacting. Beautiful. beautiful. And the monthly chart's still looking good too. I mean, everyone's saying this thing's going to go to $10,000. So if that's the case, you don't even have to worry about it. But I don't trust what I see on the internet. I just like to look at the charts. If the chart is overbought, just like it was right here when I sold it, I take profits because again, I'm more about being consistent, guys. If I don't time the top, I'm not mad. Okay, again, I want to have consistent gains. I made like 40 to 50% on this trade, and I was super happy with it. Okay, I'm still super happy with it. Yes, I missed the home run, but I still hit a double, so not tricky. Okay, but move your stop loss up on 110 to that. That's how I would play XRP there. Amazon, AMZN. This one's on my watch list right now. It did have a pretty nice breakout on its last earnings. Okay, you got a green dot showing up this month. So what are we doing? We're watching for a pullback on the daily, and guess what? We're getting it. Where's the stochastic? It's down there at 0. So all that we're missing on Amazon is a green dot. I think this thing's going to set up really, really good here into the holiday season. So once you get that green dot confirmation, that will be the place to act. The monthly chart is also breaking out here, so everything is looking good. On Amazon, we got our 4-bar pullback, so all we're waiting for is either that first green candle or the green dot. Okay, that is where we will take action, and that one's right here on the watch list. We'll probably cover this one again on Saturday, but that one's good, setting up nicely. How about a conversation explaining the full exit strategy? Yeah, so there's a bunch of ways you can exit positions. Okay, I would fully exit a position on a monthly red dot. Okay, I would not want to be holding through a red dot at all. Okay, and then the daily chart is where, again, you can take profits, guys. You don't have to sell the full position. The red dots are your indication where you could be taking some off. If there's a red dot on the chart, just like there was right here at 207, I'd want to set my stop loss at the most recent low at 204. Okay, that way, yes, you can hold through it, but also if it breaks, right, you don't have to ride it all the way down. Okay, you're protecting your gains with that stop loss. So again, once you see the red dot, that is where I would set the stop loss. Bang. Okay, 204, that's a good exit strategy. It's also a good exit strategy to sell some when you get a red dot, right? You can sell 25%, you can sell 50%, you can sell the full position. Because the truth of the matter is there's always another trade. People they get in these positions and act like there's never going to be another setup, but there's always setups, guys. There's always pullbacks on these charts. Everything always pulls back. XRP will pull back. Okay, it might hit $25 first, but it will pull back. I don't think it's going to hit 25 anytime soon. There's no way. Okay, maybe $2, but there's going to be a big, massive 50 to 60% dip. It might happen in 1 or 2 days on XRP, but we're going to be there to capitalize, right? There's always pullbacks. Okay, this move right here does not happen every day. Okay, everyone getting involved in crypto thinks that this is always the case. We always just go straight up like this. It's not the case. There's always pullbacks, folks. There's always people getting slaughtered, okay? And there's always people losing money. There's always people making money. Remember, there's always a buyer and there's always a seller, okay? So if you're the person buying up here, in my opinion, you're a sucker. You're a sucker buying it at $1.30. You should have been buying down here when no one else was talking about it at 50 cents. Nobody was talking about XRP. I wouldn't say nobody because their community is pretty big, but nobody was thinking about buying down here at 50 cents. Now everyone just wants to jump in. That's called FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay, you don't want to be on that side. You don't want to be on the fear of missing out side. Okay, just wait for a pullback. I promise, like I said, I bet my house that XRP will have a dramatic pullback. Okay, it might happen very quickly. It might take a little bit of time, but it will pull back eventually and the chart will look better. Okay, we don't want to buy up here. If we're the ones buying up here, we're chumps. We're sheep. Okay, we're sheep. If we're buying up here, we're sheep. If we're buying up here, we're sheep. If we're buying up here, we're sheep. Okay, wait for the pullback and the signal. Okay, promise. I promise it's going to happen. Look, Amazon, the greatest company in the world, pulling back. It's pulling back. The greatest company in the world is pulling back. It's amazing. Okay, and it's going to set up very nicely. Green dot on that one's going to look nice. Litecoin, LTC USD, baby. Let's get it. Okay, this one's also breaking out here on the monthly. Look at that, green dot on the monthly chart. Last one we got was back here in February. It went from 70 all the way up to 116. That was about an 80% move. Okay, and you're getting a nice breakout here. So if you're owning this one, you got the red dot a few days ago. Okay, about 3 days ago. So use your stop loss at 84. But this one, look at that, three bar pullback. Looking to reverse here. Looking to reverse here off that green candle. 84 is going to be the stop loss there on LTC. Watch for a green dot to come here in the next couple of days on that. Okay, I think we're going to get a pretty big, I think we could get a leg higher here, but folks, we're playing with fire right now if we're buying up here, right? It is a very bullish market right now, but again, you want to take profits on the way up. So use your stop loss if you're holding this one at 84. If you want to enter on this candle, this is a good looking green candle. You got the 3 bar pullback and a green candle. I don't think it's a bad place to potentially enter because that green dot could come either today or tomorrow if we do get that volume influx and they do push this one up. So 84.33 is going to be my stop loss. Just call it $84. That thing needs to hold there for my boy TLAR13. AVAX. You guys just saw that alert get called out in real time right here on the green dot. Stop loss on this one's going to be 32 or about 31.90 right there. Okay, 31.90 on the stop loss if you're playing that green dot. And the monthly chart is setting up very, very nice. It's also got a green dot. The first green dot AVAX has ever gotten on a monthly chart. So watch for a move like this over the next coming months. I think December is going to be a really big one. And again, I'd be a holder. Okay, if you're holding it, put a stop loss right there at $32. We got ETH. Ethereum. Okay, we already covered this. Okay, monthly's looking good. You got the daily alert yesterday. So what I'd be doing on ETH right now is waiting for a pullback on the hourly chart. The next hourly green dot is where I'd be looking to enter. I'd want to enter more around 3,200. But you haven't even got the green dot yet on the monthly. You got the green one yesterday on the daily. So the hourly, again, wait for the green dot on the hourly. If it could pull back to here on the blue wave and give you a green dot, that's going to be a great place to take a spot there. BTC, I believe it got a dot here as well today. We got that alert going off there Friday. So let's move our stop loss up. I said stop loss at 88, I believe, on Tuesday. Let's move it up now to about 91 and protect our gains. Okay, but you could see the stochastics touching that white dotted line. Okay, it's getting to that point again. Up 25 days in a row, everybody's losing their minds. They're freaking going nuts. They're like, oh my God, it's never going down. It's never going to pull back. It's never going to happen. Okay? And the funny thing is, when that pullback does happen, that's going to be when they're selling. They don't want to sell up here at all-time highs because they're greedy. Okay? So $91 is going to be that level. I apologize if you guys can hear my dog barking. I think my wife just put him in his kennel because she's taking a shower. So 91, again, move your stop loss up to that level right there. Let's see here. Sturdy, we covered, I think. Let's see here. Sturdy, yeah, we covered that one. Wouldn't touch that one. Be able to check your email for the original link. Yep. When you guys purchase the indicator, you guys do get a link sent to you. All you got to do is click it, and it loads right into your TradingView account. So, again, if you guys are having trouble, just feel free to email me. Solana, SOL, monthly chart just popping off again. We called this one out at the beginning of the month, and the daily's just running. So personally, I'd want to protect my gains on this one, put the stop loss at 240 because, again, we were entering down here on November 6th at about 160. We're already up almost 100%. So to protect our gains, we're going to use our stop loss. I covered how to set a stop loss on Tuesday's video. If you guys want to go back and watch that, that's over there in the Discord. You can also watch a YouTube video on how to do that. But 240 is going to be the level we want to set that at. It's got a green on the daily today, but again, up 25 days in a row. We're going to get dumped on here soon. Okay, they're going to dump it on us here pretty soon. So just be prepared. Again, I like to protect my gains when I'm up big with a stop loss, 240 on the stop loss. Adobe, you want the weekly chart of Adobe, ADBE, and you want the weekly. Weekly's green. So if you guys are using the weekly, I like to use the same strategy, right, that we use with the monthly and the daily. I like to use the weekly and the 4 hour. Okay, if I'm trading a weekly chart, I want to look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hours actually got a green dot here today. So your stop loss on this one's going to be 493, but this one looks good. Okay, Adobe looks good if you're looking at the weekly. 493 is going to be your stop loss. I would have been entering at the end of the day here on this green dot on Adobe. So make sure that level holds. Your target's right up there at around 530 on the trade for Adobe there. But that one looks like it does want to break out there. Great company too. And they got earnings coming up on the 11th. So that one could run up into earnings. Okay, look for it to hit that red line on our Bollinger Bands on our trading indicator. Okay, that's again around 580 there on Adobe. TER, you said TER weekly, Teradyne. That one's selling off big. So that's actually back into our Bollinger Band. Okay, another good place, good indication to buy is when we're into that green line. Okay, that's a certain deviation that we like to pay attention to. So $100 is going to be the level to watch on this. I'd wait for a green dot. Once you get the green dot, zoom into the hourly. Okay, and then that's where you can play just like the strategy. Like I said, once we get the confirmation on the monthly, we're then looking at the daily. If you're trading a weekly chart, you can use the same exact strategy with a weekly and a 4 hour. I think those ones do pair very, very well together. So watch about $100 on TER. I feel like I know what this company is, but I don't. So again, research tool, type in /info TER, the ticker, Teradyne, hit enter. Bang, $17 billion company. It is a semiconductor company, that's right. Manufactures and sells automated test systems and robotics products worldwide. Robotics seem to be being a thing here. So weekly chart again, way down here, just like it was on the 13th of last year at $88. It went all the way up to 160 for a 100% move. So this one's going to set up here shortly. Again, I just wait for that confirmation and then look at the 4 hour to time your entries. Ooh. ELV. Elevance Health. Ugly, dude. Oh my God. Oh, lots of sell volume there. So last time it sold off like this was like back here. Boom, and then it had a big move up. So again, just wait for your confirmation there on the weekly. Render, RNDR, USD. Let's go back to the monthly here. Okay, monthly's looking good. Where's the daily? The daily's got a red dot there. So again, protect your gains. Use that stop loss at about $7. Okay, I'm going to go rapid fire here because we're about an hour and a half in here. I'm going to go rapid fire. Okay, we got a monthly candle, monthly green candle here on OP. This is Optimism, another name on the Ethereum chain. So I think these Ethereum names are actually going to start going here. You can see the daily's getting a little overextended though. So protect your gains. Use that stop loss at about $1.80 on that. ARB, another Ethereum name, I believe. Or maybe this one is its own thing. That one's got a green candle there. Wonderful. So we're on the daily here, right, looking for pullbacks. Right now, this thing is just rocket shipping. Okay, 70 cents is the stop loss again. I'm more of wanting to buy down here, right? When the stochastic or the blue wave is down here. Okay, blue wave up here, it's hard to tell. Okay, hard to tell where we're going to go. We can keep on continuing up, but technically we're overbought here on the daily chart. I'd like to see this one at 60 cents. Use that stop loss at about 70 cents and keep moving it up just to protect the gains there as we continue to move up. But I think some of those names are going to move pretty big here. Here's MNT. Another name, green, big green candle. This looks like a newer name. Move your stop loss up. You got a green dot yesterday, so I put the stop loss right here at 74. That's about a 5-cent risk there. Okay, you got the green dot. You got the stochastic starting to turn here. Looks pretty good. Okay, doesn't look bad. Brand new coin, so there's just not a lot of technical data we can get here. But that had a big run up, some consolidation, and now we're looking at that thing breaking out here again. But that one, newer coin there, so not a lot of technical data to go off, especially on the monthly chart, right? We only got 5 monthly candles there, and that's why you don't see the alerts on the monthly when a candle is brand new, just because there's no data to go off of. It has to be around for a while. Like look at Meta. God, Meta you could have bought right there in 2023. at $1.20. But Meta, these are all monthly candles, so it's been around for 5-6 years. A name like MNT hasn't been around very long, so there's just not a lot of data, unless there's a different chart that I'm missing. Okay, so here's a little bit more data. So we can go to the daily, and again, that thing's starting to break out. So keep creeping that stop loss up here. I don't think you got anything to worry about. Wait till the stochastic RSI gets back up toward that white dotted line, just like it was right here in this area at 95 cents, and take some profits. Okay, 70 cents is going to be your true stop, 70 to 75. Okay, depending on how conservative you want to set that stop loss at. We got Peloton, PTON. This was a big winner back in COVID. Okay, nice green candle showing up there. Okay, and this thing's just on a run. It's on a tear. So keep creeping that stop loss up. I put it at about 798. You got a green dot showing up today. So once again, protect your gains. Move your stop loss up to like 796. But this thing looks like it wants more, right? Stochastics pointing straight up, green dot. Okay, this is another one of those names you want to be in here on the hourly. Okay, I wouldn't rush in at $9 here. Wow, it's up 950 after hours, but you can see, right, red dot on the month or on the hourly. Wait for that thing to pull back right into the blue line. Bang, take your entry. Okay, but when we're that far off the 30 moving average, the 30-day EMA, or the 30, this would be the hourly EMA. Just wait. Okay, on an hourly chart, you want to be buying down here, just like you were buying in this area at 750. Okay, that was a beautiful trade here. I know we got a green dot, but we're also up over, right, 12% on the trade. So what you want to do in that situation is come in here to the hourly and wait for a pullback. Okay, but the monthly chart looks good. The daily chart looks good. Okay, pinpoint your entry now on the hourly. SHLS. SHLS. Red, just red. Ugly. If you could briefly explain what each EMA represents. So we only use one, actually we use two EMAs. The one EMA is it's going to be, let me go to a different chart here. Bitcoin. So this orange line right here. So if you're looking at a daily chart, the orange line is the average price over the last 9 days. Okay, this blue line on our indicator is going to be the 30-day EMA. So this is the average price over the last 30 days. So there's 30 days in a month. So this is like the monthly average price. So the closer, in my opinion, you can buy to this average, the better. And the further off we get from the average price, the worse. Like the worse off it is, right? So right now, if you think about buying Bitcoin, if the average price on the month is 78, 79,000, which is where it's sitting right about now, okay, and you're buying up here at 98, you're technically buying it at a 20% premium. So that's like going to the grocery store and buying your groceries at a 20% premium, right? That's not technically what we want to be doing as traders, as technical traders. We want to be buying things at a fair price or at a discounted price, okay? So the closer you can get to the average, the better. Again, we use a 30 EMA, and this is all part of the indicator, right? If you guys purchase the indicator, you guys will get all of this stuff loaded into your TradingView account. Okay, and again, this is the 9-day. So as long as we're above the 9 EMA, that means the trend is very, very strong. One good indication to buy as well on these green dots is when we cross over that 9 EMA, just like we did there on the dot. Okay, we crossed over it. When we break over that, normally you see it hold it. Okay, but when we break down below it, for example, right, if we were to break 92, we'd break down below it, and normally that's when the steam wears off and we correct. Okay, so that's why I encourage you guys to move your stop losses up as we continue to move up, because at any time they could sell this puppy off, right? They could sell this thing off and it will reverse. Okay, so those are the two EMAs. And then the Bollinger Bands, you're going to have to watch another video on the Bollinger Bands to understand those, but those just measure deviations. So technically what you want to do with those is you want to buy closer, right? If we're underneath the 30 EMA, the closer you can get to the green line, the better. And then once we hit the red line, that's normally a good place to take some profits, right? Up into the red line. So those are just two more indications to keep in mind when you're buying and selling, right? When it comes to this and those four things that we just talked about, that's everything we have on the indicator, right? When it's into the green, that typically means, right, look for an entry, look for a green dot. If it's into the red, right, that probably means a red dot's coming here soon, just like it did right here at 181 on FOBU, and then it sold off. Okay, So those are the EMAs and the Bollinger Bands that we use. Hopefully that explains that. If you got any more questions about that, feel free to email me or holler at me over there in the Discord, my brother. Polygon, we covered SEI. SEI. SEI is hanging out around 48. I'd be putting a stop loss on this one at that low right there at 44. That's stochastic. RSI is getting closer to the floor there, which is good. You got a green candle to start the day here on the 21st. This is the 22nd candle. So if you're in this one, protect your gains, right? Stop loss at 44. I was entering this one around, I believe it was around here at 38, and then I got stopped out into the election, and then it just absolutely rocket shipped. Okay, I like the monthly chart on this one just because it's pointing up. So I'd be just looking to pinpoint the entries if you're looking to buy it. I think a green dot's going to come here in the next few days on this one. If you're in it, just set that stop loss at 44. If you want to be less conservative, bring it down there to 41. Okay, make sure it holds that 30-day moving average we just talked about. XLM. XLM is just absolutely rocket shipping here. Okay, another name. Look how far this one's off the moving average here. I mean, it's 50% off its 30-day moving average. So again, I dropped a video to sell this thing 2 days ago at 23 cents, and everyone's, trolling me because it's at 28 now. I don't care, guys. It's so funny. People they have a hard time understanding what we're trying to do here. Again, we're just trying to be consistent, right? There is no emotion when it comes to my method of investing just because we're listening to a piece of AI here. Okay? If I get a red dot and it goes up another 10, 20%, I do not care. I don't care. I could care less, okay, about that 20%. Because guess what? We just made, 150% on that move. So, I mean, say what you want, right? You're going to get caught holding the bag. These are the guys that are going to sit through one of these dips, and then they're going to be crying to their mamas, okay? Because when we're 50% off of the average, again, would you go to the store on a day where groceries are 50% more expensive? Or go buy gas on a day where gas is 50% more expensive? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that realistically. So why would you do it with these assets that we're actually trying to invest in and make money on? Because if you're buying it up here, okay, you're buying it at a premium, a 50% premium right now. Okay, so if that's what you want to do, be my guest. But I'm not buying anything up here. I'm taking profits up in this area. Again, the goal is to never time the top. It's to get out right before they start screaming about it, right? And they're screaming about it. So I'm not saying XLM can't keep going here, but what I'm saying is you want to protect your gains, okay? Because there will be a pullback, right? The monthly chart looks fantastic. Again, we called this green dot out at the beginning of the month at like 9 cents. We were in at 9 cents, guys. We were in down here, right here. We're not buying up here with all the sheep, all these geniuses now, right? That are just, oh my God, you're an idiot. You're selling at 23 cents. It's at 27 cents now. Okay, we're not buying with them. Because again, you're paying a 50% premium right now. So I encourage you to move that stop loss up. Call it, you can put it right there at 24, 25 cents. Protect your gains. Protect your gains. If it keeps going, wonderful. But just know you're going to get a pullback on this eventually. There's going to be a 50, 60% correction. And you're going to feel what? Despair if you don't take your profits because you just lost all those gains. It's better to sell on a stop loss and then get back in down here on a green dot than it is to just hold through that dip. Okay, no one wants to watch their portfolio get cut in half. Okay, so 24 cents, set a stop loss there. Set a stop loss at 24 cents. Do not buy it up here. You're paying a 50% premium. Excellent. We covered MSTR. Oh, that's a stock. This one sold off. It hit 546 and sold off today, all the way down to 316. So again, just extremely, extremely overbought. I want to wait for at least a 4-candle pullback to buy it. I mean, this one, at the top today, you were paying a 48% premium if you were buying at the market open. Right now, your premium is about 33%. So still a ways off. Again, I'd like to buy a pullback into that, into like 280 on this. And it's just defying gravity here. defying gravity. It got a really ugly candle today, just completely flushed it all the way back down. Look at that sell volume. That's Michael Saylor selling his shares to you right there. Okay, that's a big shareholder selling at that time. Okay, massive, massive, massive sell candle there. Okay, ugly, ugly. Okay, so I'd encourage you to wait, okay, till the stochastic pulls back down here to around 0, get a 4-bar pullback. If it comes back close to this 30-day moving average, you can pull the trigger. But, I mean, if Bitcoin starts going down, that stock's going to go down too. And Bitcoin's at a pretty big psychological level at about 98,000 right now. So I proceed with caution on MSTR. Wow, you guys got a lot of requests. Adam. I might have to start doing these daily. Adam's got a green dot on the monthly. And the daily's just a little overdone. So protect your gains. Use your stop loss at $6. Okay, use your stop loss at $6. Hold it. If it hits 6, just sell it, and then get back in around 5, around that moving average there. PRO. I know what's coming, folks. I know there's going to be sheep that are going to be getting slaughtered here pretty soon. It's gonna be epic. Okay, it's gonna be epic. PRO. Proppy, this one's called. Okay, $1.08 is probably the true stop loss there. That's about 30% loss there. No green dot on this one yet. Had a big push up to $2. You're probably kicking yourself that you didn't take profits all the way up there, but that's fine. Again, the stochastic RSI was up there at that time, and now it's just selling off. So I'd use a stop loss on this one around 115. Play, PLAY. There's a stop here. Monthly is green, so good call out there. The daily selling off. So this is a good example here. This is a really good example. Okay, I know we don't got the green dot yet, but we got a green candle, and you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bar pullback right into our green line there on the Bollinger Band, and $32 is going to be that stop loss on this name. Okay, but we don't got the confirmation yet. So wait for either the first green candle like that, or a green dot on the indicator, and that's where I take my entry. But this one's setting up really, really nice. Looks like they have earnings next week on December 3rd. So watch their earnings there. Snapchat. I believe I posted this one in the Discord today. This is one of my favorite setups right now. I'm just super bullish on the company in general. I think they are going to either get bought out here pretty soon, or something's going to happen. Okay, they're gonna release some product or something. They have one of the largest user bases out of all the social media platforms. So, and they have been making money. I mean, they've been beating their earnings. Okay, so they're making money now. Okay, and we got the green candle on the monthly. Okay, this is my favorite stock play right now. Like, I almost just want to cash out my CRO position and go into Snap. I know we don't got the confirmation yet, but you could see the last time we got a green dot was in October at $10. It went all the way up to $13. This one came back in September at $8. It went all the way up to $11. Okay, so you're going to get that green dot here, I would say, within the next week, and that'll be a good place to enter. Just watch for we got the first green candle yesterday. It sold off a little bit today. I don't see this one going lower than $10. I don't see it breaking $10. I really like Snap. That's probably my favorite stock play as of right now. That one in Airbnb looks good too. Airbnb looks good as well. And also Fubu. I like Fubu too. BCH. BCH. We got the monthly dot on that one. And the daily is just blasting off. So again, protect your gains. Use your stop loss around 440 on this one. Again, hopefully you're entering right here on the 6th at 340. 440 is going to be the level you want to set that stop loss at. Monthly chart looks like it's ready to go, though. Okay, monthly chart is looking like it wants to absolutely blast off here. So just keep moving that stop loss up. I promise you're not going to regret it. Okay, if we sell off, 440 is your stop. I just continue to hold this one. Big fat volume candle yesterday. So some whale just came in and bought a bunch of coins there, and the monthly just looks extremely, extremely bullish. Okay, so I'd be a holder of that one with that stop loss. Ethereum, we covered. CAG, contrabands. Okay, what do we got on the monthly? Red. What are we not doing? We're not buying anything with a red dot on the monthly chart. Okay, there's some better names out there, Dano. Better names out there, I promise. We got Swift coin. This thing hasn't really moved yet. Okay, choppy. Super low market cap. That's why you're seeing this big chop here. So your range is all the way down to 0.0028. That's going to be your stop loss on that one if you want to play the reversal. That's the bottom of the monthly candle there. XTZ, we covered QROV, took a small position off the monthly support. QRVO, I believe that was. QRVO, oh, again, I just, oof. There is no monthly support. You truly don't have a monthly support level unless you have the green dot confirmation. Okay, the green dot is the confirmation that we're going up. Okay, you want to wait for that confirmation. That's the monthly support right there at 930. You do have some support here where we sold off into right there at 66. Okay, and some down there at 57. But just be careful on that one. Okay, because again, the last dot is still red, and it looks like they got earnings. Well, it looks like they already beat their earnings. So not sure what this one does, but I hate buying during red. Okay, we want that reversal. We want to we want to confirm that the trend is up on the monthly before we take action. The SPY. Wow, no one's requested the SPY in a while. This is the top 500 companies. Again, what are we doing? We're going straight up here on the SPY. Red dot. Defying gravity. I believe this is what they call a bubble. Okay, again, what happens when we're in a bubble? Eventually it pops and goes down. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but I know it's going to be soon. You got a green dot today. Looks like support on this SPY is going to be right there at 584. Okay, 584. You got the green dot confirmation today on the SPY. Okay, I should probably add this one into my watch list too, just to have, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to add that into my orange list. My orange list is my ETFs and stuff like that, but I should probably set the alerts on this one. Hold on here. The SPY, and there's the QQQ as well. Those are the two big ETFs, the hedge funds, right? It's pretty much what your 401ks are invested in. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this. Boom. And I'm going to set some sell signals as well. Again, for the sell signals, I'll use the small green or the small red dots. Let me go ahead and set this one. Boom. Bang. And then the small green dots for the buy signals. Okay, small green dot for the buys, small red dots for the sells. Okay, daily chart. You'll get the email, you'll get the notification, you'll get everything you need to know. You will be notified when it happens. So that's for the SPY. And I just set those just because the SPY is the top 500 stocks. So right when they're going up, right when the top 500 are going up, everything normally follows. So that's very, very important to understand there. And I should probably do that for BTC as well, just because BTC pretty much runs the market here. I should set the sell alerts. So I don't have the sell alerts for all the names over in the Discord, just because I only am able to set about 400 alerts on TradingView. So I can only do the buys, unfortunately. Only the buy alerts. So if you guys want the sell alerts, you have to get the indicator for yourself to see where the red dots come. Because my plan, again, only allows me to have 400. And I already have like 300 and something over here just based on green dots, and I'm adding to it every day. So I'm sorry about that, but again, I don't think you'll regret getting the indicator for yourself. There's no other way to place a trade. But the SPY, again, looks like it just wants to keep going up here. So use that stop loss. I'm looking at the BTC here. Use that at 584 there. 584 is your stop loss. That's where you're getting the green dot today. Boom, set it at the low, 584.40. Okay, green dot today or yesterday, November 5th. We got Solana, we covered MSTR, we covered ET. Energy transfer. Ripping. So I think these energy names are going to perform very well under Trump. It's green on the monthly, so we're buying every single green dot we get from here on out. This last one came right there at 17. Beautiful move there, but I'd be taking some profits up here. You can see the stochastic will probably hit that white dotted line tomorrow. The wave is very overdone. Okay, we want to wait for the stochastic to pull back down to get near zero. It was only at 30 right there. You got the green dot right there, and it ripped. So I think these energy names are going to do really good under Trump just because he wants to bring energy and oil production back to the United States. So the United States-based companies should benefit from that. And that thing has a long way to go to all-time highs up there at 35. This one looks good. Okay, again, buying all the daily dots now that we have the monthly confirmation. Shiba, we covered ZRX, I believe we covered. Yep, we covered that one. Quan, I don't even know how to say that. Quan, Winks. Monthly's red. Okay, looks like a pump and dump. I don't know on that one. That one's just all over the place there. Cardano we covered, XLM we covered, Solana we covered, Chainlink we covered, Stock, Unity Software. Okay, green dot on the monthly, wonderful. What we're doing is we're buying every green dot that we get now on the indicator. I believe you requested this one on Tuesday's video, and it turned out to hit. It hit really well off that first green dot, or the first green candle went from 18 to 22. That's a beautiful trade, but you can see we're getting up into our red line there. So I'd be cautious here, taking any entries, but that thing's already up 25% off its signal. So that was a beautiful trade. Okay, I'd probably be looking to take profit. That thing will probably tap 24. Again, another name you can get in here on the hourly and be buying pullbacks on, but I'd be taking some off the table here now that the stochastic is getting back up there into that white dotted line. Shiba, we covered. Let's see here. Cardano, yep, covered that on yesterday's video. ALGS. It's a therapeutics company. Okay, red dot here, so make sure you set that stop loss. I'd probably put it right there at 1790. Ooh, this thing's running really, really hard. Okay, therapeutics companies, they obviously, I mean, they must have had news or something like that because that thing absolutely just ripped. Big old volume candle. I mean, this thing is up from, it was, what, $7 over here. It's up at 20 now. That's almost a 200% move. Okay, just make sure we hold that 9 EMA we talked about earlier, that orange line. So set your stop loss at like $17. I'd personally be taking some off the table here if it was me, just because of how oversold we are. We want to wait for a pullback, maybe into our average 30-day EMA here at like 12, okay, and a green dot. So, again, I don't know if they had news today and they're taking off, but yeah, those therapeutics companies are tough because sometimes they'll come out with a drug or something. It'll run really hard, and then it'll sell off. Okay, and again, you got the red dot there a few days ago at about 20, which is about the price it's sitting at right now. So if you're holding it, set that stop loss at 17 and protect your gains. Airbnb. Oh no, that was ARNB. I think you mean Airbnb. ABNB. Okay, I really like this one. This is also up there with Snapchat on one of my favorite trades. It's got 2 green monthly candles in a row, and it had a 6-7 day pullback here. So my stop loss on it's right there at 29. That's the low of yesterday's candle. That first green candle, I believe I called that out in the watch list thread over here. That was called out. Where was that called out? Not there. That was today's. Yes, this was called out yesterday. Okay, 130 is our stop loss. Okay, looks good. Okay, you got a green dot today, so we're expecting that one to go higher here. Okay, and if we're wrong, we hit our stop loss. If we're wrong, it's going to hit the stop loss, and we're going to lose how much? Okay, we're only going to lose about 2%. Okay, you're risking 2% on a trade to make 11% all the way back to the top. I know that's not a lot because some of you now are used to these massive gains in crypto, but in stocks, that's a really good trade. Okay, and Airbnb looks good. Again, the daily looks good with a green dot, and I think that monthly dot's coming here shortly. We're almost there. We are almost there. GME is going to be the last one. Again, guys, if we can get this video to 150 likes, I will give away another 1,000 CRO. That's about a $200 value right now. Just smash the like if you guys got some value out of this. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Here's GME. GME's got the green dot on the monthly. So what are we doing? We're in here on the daily looking for green dots for entries. Okay, and you got one here yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our stop loss up to the most recent low, which is going to be around 26.75. You got the green dot right there. Watch for this one to take off here tomorrow. Okay, but make sure you set up your stop loss at 26.75 because again, you're trading at a premium here, and we are using that 90 MA to bounce here. See, it's bouncing off the 9, bouncing off the 9. Okay, you want to make sure that holds. So again, use your stop loss at yesterday's low at 26.70. You got the green dot today. I don't see why this thing can't keep running. That monthly chart looks extremely, extremely bullish. So watch for a move on GME going into December, into Christmas time. That's it for the request. If you guys need me, feel free to holler at me. My email is right here. If you guys are not a member, if you're a member, feel free to talk to me over here inside the Discord. We'll be back on Saturday to go over the watch list for next week. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. If you got requests throughout the week, feel free to drop them right in here, and we will cover them in the future videos. Once again, God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.